Hi and welcome to my garden journey. I'm John and it's heading towards the end of November. It's really time now to be putting the garden to sleep, getting it all ready for next year. So today I'm hoping to clean my greenhouse out and then also be putting some of my beds to sleep with a little bit of extra compost. So if you like this sort of content, please like and subscribe and let's just get on with it. So it's been a while since I've cleaned my greenhouse. It was taken down whilst we did the extension and has been put back up by the builders, but we didn't clean the glass as that was going back up. So today I'm going to be focusing on getting the moss and the algae off of the greenhouse so it's nice and clear, ready for next year. You can do some fogging in greenhouses and that helps get rid of any potential pests and illnesses that might be lurking inside an older greenhouse. But because this has been down over last winter and most of this year, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give it a good clean. So it's been a week since I cleaned out the greenhouse. I'm running out of time most days because the days are not very long at the moment. I'm struggling to film and do the work at the same time. So unfortunately I'm spreading these episodes over several weeks. And today I will be putting the beds to sleep for the winter. And to do that I'm just covering over the beds with some compost and then just covering that with some plastic I've got. Now obviously we don't want to be buying new plastic if we can avoid it. This is stuff that the builders left over here and I'm putting that on here rather than putting it into the waste. So anyway, I'll get on with that. Today I'm also finishing an experiment that I started earlier in the year. I've used potato grow bags for the first time and I thought I'd empty those out now because I haven't done them so far and it looked like they're starting to send off some fresh shoots. I have emptied them out and I'm just spreading that compost out over this bed which I won't be using for potatoes in the next couple of years, so I don't have to worry too much about any diseases. But I'm going to be honest, the number of potatoes I got from that experiment is much lower than I was expecting. Considering I put 5 seed potatoes into each bag, there isn't a huge amount of potatoes from it. Maybe that's because I put too many seed potatoes into each of the grow bags, but I will try different ones next year. So hopefully next year I'll have one which looks at just having one potato plant in there, then I'll do a sequence of them to see which will be the optimum number to be growing in these bags. So unfortunately don't have a huge amount of potatoes this year, but it has been a terrible growing year and I'm just pleased with anything I can get my hands on.
This year I'm trying something new. I really do need to look after my soil a lot better than I have been, and I really can't afford to be buying new compost every single year. So this year I'm trying to create my own leaf mould. Now this is just made from the leaves that have fallen this autumn, and these leaves I normally put in the bin for the council to take away, but instead this year I will be putting them at the end of my garden and letting them slowly decompose and hopefully create a really good compost for my garden.
So this next month is going to be really about hard landscaping, as long as the weather holds. I've got a lot of work I still need to do around the extension on our house, just to tidy it up before the next season kicks in. Over the next coming weeks, I'll probably be starting to look at what I think I'm going to be growing next season, and I may take you along and show you the different seeds that I'll be purchasing over the winter months, ready for sowing in the early spring. So if you like this sort of content, please like and subscribe. I'm John, and this has been my gardening journey. See you next time.